Hey everybody. So last night on stream, actually I don't know when you're gonna be watching this video on YouTube. It's gonna be pre-recorded. So anyway, on the 30th of December, I read the whole Digimon Liberator comic so far on stream, all the chapters up till here. There will be spoilers. I'm just letting everyone know. So if you've not read up to this point, episode 9, part 2, I don't know what to tell you. But this is your spoiler warning. And a lot of people asked me for my, kind of reaction and what I thought about it. So that's what this video is. Um, what do you guys think about Digimon Liberator? You let me know in the comments if you actually like it, if you don't like it, all the thoughts in the middle. And like and subscribe, that would be cool. I thought it was okay. I'm not going to say this is the best piece of anything I've ever read in my life, but it's most certainly not the worst. On a scale between 1 and 10, I'd give it a comfortable 5 or a 6. That's my honest assessment. I'll tell you what really does it for me and what really doesn't do it for me. I appreciate a lot of the character development that's happening. You can tell this Shoto guy is just a noob, and he's just trying to get better. He wants to be the best like no one ever was. Like a real Ash Ketchum vibe. Or a Yuma vibe. That seems okay. Whatever. I appreciate the world that they're trying to build using Digimon Liberator. I also like, I believe it was in this episode 5, where they tried to give the whole Digimon appearing in content thing, the chicken or the egg kind of approach. Like, you know, this Digimon was a fictional concept, or the content comes from, or Digimon is a real life virtual concept that the content comes from, not the content comes. You know what I mean? It's weird. I'm not going to explain it, but like they try to give a really good spin on what Digimon's stick is in the universe, which is really cool. And they are doing a good time, sort of progressing the story. Like what's at stake for the most part. A little bit still confusing. I'm not gonna lie, and that's one of the cons I had with it. Like a little like it's the storytelling is a little bit shallow. They're going for all these really technical details that can really like miss the mark if you don't really know what's going on. Like it's just weird. But I appreciate the fact that they're progressing with a story that makes kind of cohesive sense. And they do have some banger art. Like look at this art. Like this is just good, visually nice art. And like the this was good art. The medieval Gallantmon reveal. I had no idea until reading Liberator that medieval Gallantmon came from Liberator. I had no idea, or was revealed in Liberator or whatever. But this was a nice little surprise moment. This was one of my top 3 moments in the whole reading last night. The other two being the Sendromon reveal in chapter 4 and Close in chapter 8. And the Pyramid Mon, they made it look really epic. Like, that was really cool. So, a lot of good banger moments, a lot of hype. And, for the most part, it would teach you how to play a Digimon trading card game. If you were like a noob who didn't know what they were doing, you could read this and, like, figure out some of it, which is really good. I think that's the purpose, right? So, now let's get into the cons. And these are just personal grievances. These are not objective by any stance. This is just my opinion. Some of the characters are a little washed. They've introduced by this point a whole lot of characters. We don't know anything about some of the characters. We really don't. Some of them are just there. And at least, if you're like watching an anime or something, you know a little bit about each character. But no, they just drop some of these people in like a rock. You don't know what's going on. Hopefully that changes over time, but that's just annoying. I like to know who my characters are. I don't like them when 10 of them are plopped into one comic panel and we're like, oh, by the way, here are these 10 characters. That's just annoying, for sure. What else do I have a problem with? Like I said, they're setting up a really good story. They're also setting up a really good world. Like the world of Lacuna is, what they're establishing in this virtual reality client thing that Digimon Liberator exists in. You know, that's nice. But like, I can't help but think to myself, it's cool that we can read about it, but it would be really cool if we could just be a part of it. You know what I mean? I feel like even if this wasn't an anime, whatever, that's also a grievance. This should just be an anime, but my stick on that already. I was trying to like imagine how this would look in an anime while I was reading it, and like it would look pretty good. Like seriously, it would. Anyway, like this whole virtual world, right? This seems like a big lead on, like to a virtual client, like an online client that we could use, or if we even don't want to set our expectations that high, I could see Digimon Liberator becoming like a video game you could play on the Switch, where like you're plopped in this world and you're doing your thing as alongside Shoto and Arisa and all that, and you're just like a freaking video game. Like that could exist, and I kept wishing that I could play it. I would progress through it and enjoy it a lot more if I could actually be enjoying it. If I can't watch it as an anime, I would sure love to play it. And if I can't play it, like what the hell am I doing? Just looking at comic panels. These are some really good looking comic panels for the most part, but like, you know, like doesn't hit the same. You know what I mean? I don't know. Anyway, there's that. And at some points, it's very slow paced. Some points, it's very slow paced, hard to get through, really annoying, really boring. Some moments. And then the final grievance, and this is just a thing that bothers me in general. Like Card Fight Vanguard, for instance, the anime is huge for this. When Card Fight Vanguard first started the anime with Aichi and Kai and all that, you saw the full card games every time. The full card games, the full card games, the full card games. And then as like the second series came out, you only saw bits and pieces of the card games. Bits and pieces. That's what Liberator is doing. And seeing a card game play out without the context for me just fucking ruins it for me. Like, we didn't see this episode basically. Like, we didn't see this battle with Close until Pyramon was basically coming out. And that's like, you miss so much. Like, what happened? Like, it bothers me. It's a personal thing. It annoys me. I don't like seeing it. But that's it. That's really all I got for my Digimon Liberator read-along. I will keep reading it a few chapters at a time as they come out just to stay informed. It's okay. It really is just okay. I wouldn't call this great. I would not even call this good. But it's okay. It's fine. It's not bad. I can understand why people would want to read this. It's just not for me, really. Well, that's it. Let me know what you think in the comments. See you later. Bye.